Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about DMC Peak of Combat. I've had a blast with this game. I've put a couple videos out on it to give you some tips and tricks on how to get through like the early game. But right now, the game has been out for what, 2 weeks and 2 or 3 days, and I put a video out on this last week. So I want to do a follow-up on it this week. I've completed the storyline. I want to do a 2-week account review to show you how far I've gotten in 2 weeks. I did hit a wall, so I want to talk about that wall that I hit and what I did to get through it. There's also some gameplay footage of the final battle in the story if you want to check that out as well. So lots to discuss about this game that I'm having a blast with, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and welcome back. So let's just talk about this game a little bit. So this is an action RPG, right? Taking place in the Devil May Cry universe. If you like DMC, I think you'll like this game. It's a blast. There are some game mechanics that are a little bit different from mobile than console. I think that's to be expected. Maybe they're going to take a look at it. I don't know, but a lot of feedback has been given around that in cooldown times and things. One of the biggest concerns about this game has been pizza. Now, if you take a look, I've got 517 pizza against a max of 211. There's a point at which pizza really doesn't matter in this game. And that's the point at which once you hit the wall, and then 2, when you finish the story. So let's talk about the wall that I hit. So it was right here. I was 80% into the final chapter, so chapter 14. And it was this battle here. I hit this battle around level 55. I think if you take a look at my last video, I was level 55 or so, and I just couldn't do enough damage. It didn't matter what I did. All of my main team was maxed out, which is the team that you're currently seeing now. My main team was maxed out. I couldn't do anything else. The only thing that I could do was work on leveling my cards and then leveling my office so that I can level up my characters. So it doesn't matter what happened. I didn't do enough damage. I did even die during this battle multiple times that I went through it. I just ran the timer down because I couldn't do enough damage. Now, this battle that you're seeing here, this is the battle that I was finally successful at it once I hit office level 61. And then I went ahead and did some changes to my team to really maximize their damage output. I'll show you the state that my team was in because actually I just completed that right before this video. And I completed the storyline right before this video too. So that's where a lot of this is coming from. So if you're here, I'm curious, 80% into the final chapter, chapter 14 of the storyline that we currently have in the game. I'm curious if anybody beat this before hitting level 61, because that's the wall that I hit. I just couldn't do anything else. So let's go ahead, let's go back to the game and show you where my characters are. So my hunter specifically, this is where I am. All of them are level 61. Level 60 on all of my characters here. So once I hit level 60, I was able to do it. I did maximize the cards. So I've got these cards for her. I don't have them all max leveled yet, but I did focus mostly on her because she's the one that I did the most damage with. The other two, Fists of Salvation, Dante, and then Knight of the Order, Nero, those two, I typically really only use them for their character swapping. So you can see the cards that I have for him. I'm having a hard time getting Plutone 1 and 2, but I'm getting Plutone cards for both of these characters here. And then I don't have anybody with legendary weapons. So if I go into my develop here, all my weapons are just epic weapons here. I've got them maxed out. And then you can see my cards here. I've got 2 at 25, 1 at 21, and 1 at 0. So I got to continue leveling these cards. These are the best cards for her. I found these just through taking a look at the ideal setup, right? So I click here, go to her, take a look at ideal lineup, suggested cards, and then you can see suggested cards there. It's really, really good information in the game to really set you up for success. If you haven't taken a look at these, if you're new to the game, the ideal lineup obviously is good to take a look at as well. This bottom lineup is the one that I'm currently using. I do not have Devilbringer. I've summoned for Devilbringer, have not unlocked him, but as soon as I do, I'm definitely going to swap out Knight of the Order for Devilbringer Nero, because I think that's going to be a really fun team. All right, so all of my characters, that's where all of my hunters are. They're level 60. All their weapons are level 60. When we take a look at where they are rank up wise, they're all what, S to S plus, because I've got S plus for Spark Igniter, S for Fist of Salvation, and S for Knight of the Order. So you don't need legendary weapons for them. You don't. I mean, you don't need anything really other than to just level them up, do your slot machine so you can get your cards. I ended up doing a lot of that, a lot of slot machine to get the cards that I need, and that's where a lot of your energy goes. But it's 20 energy per pull, so you don't go through it very quickly anymore. Also, one thing I did notice, it's good to do that because the experience you get for your office coincides with the amount of pizza that you spend. So your battles in the game, you spend 30 pizza, you get 30 experience on those games. Through slot machine, you spend 20 pizza, you get 20 experience. It's just a little bit, but it adds up the more and more that you do it. So pizza, really, there's nothing to spend pizza on right now. Now, we've got some new stuff into the game, which is pretty cool. We got Devilbringer here with these peak missions and journeys, this windy snow that I'm working through. We've got a nice exchange as well. So we've got some new content in the game. So if you do end up finishing the storyline relatively quickly, or you're past it, you now have new content in the game, new storyline content where you're learning about this character, which I think is really, really cool. Now, if we take a look at my events, I do need to go back here and max these out. But as far as my events go, I've got all of these unlocked to my character level. So this is level 60. I can't go any further until I get to 65. I think this last one, I think all of them are the same except for Skywell. I don't think I've done level 60 on that. I haven't. So I'll do that. The next one unlocks at level 70. So I've maxed all of that out. So I'm good there. My challenges I'm doing really well on. I'm scoring and promoting through the different ones. I do need to do more memory corridor so that I can get some more summons and I can work through all of these stars here. Because there are a lot of quests. So if we go to benefits here, sign in, that's done, that's cool. Launch celebration, I was a little frustrated with this because there's a number of the launch celebration here where you have to spend money if you want to 100% this. I've got 1 day left. I think I can get to his guitar here by doing a few of these, but collecting a hell weapon, that's not going to happen unless you spend money or you get super lucky. Embed 1 set of legendary runes. You really don't have much opportunity for that. Co-op, DMD, I'm not going to get anywhere near that. 40 floors in any element of Realm Conqueror, we can do that. Level 45, level 25 on legendary cards, we'll get that. So I think I can get up to this hell weapon. But when you take a look at having to unlock weapon skins, you have to pay money for that. Upgrade a legendary weapon, hopefully I can get that soon. The problem here is if you have a legendary weapon, so I have a legendary weapon, but I can't upgrade it because I don't have the character that that weapon belongs to, and you can't upgrade that weapon unless you have it attached to a character, which is kind of a bummer. So that kind of locked me out of that. Day 8 here, spend 20 points or more in the point exchange. You have to spend money for that. I don't think I'm going to get to SOS co-op. I might. Elite bounty 4 times. You can go ahead and get that done. And then there was one more here. Yeah, unlock 2 hunter skins. You have to pay money for that. So in order to 100% this and unlock one-man show, you're going to have to spend some money. But you should be able to at least get up to this Hell Weapon Death Metal. Now, I did actually pull one-man show when I was pulling for Devilbringer, because your pity moves, your pity follows you from one summon session, whatever you want to call this, from one banner to the next. There you go. It follows you, which is cool. I had 21, but I got one-man show instead of Devilbringer, so then it took me from the 21 summons left that I had to do, and it brought me all the way back up to the 85. That sucked. I wish I would have got Devilbringer. That would have been fun. But one-man show is good as well. And that's really it with this. We've got some new stuff in here. We're still got the training plan. We've got what? We've got the where is it? Where did it go? Or are we done with it? Did we finish up the there was a bingo in here. And I think the bingo's gone. Yeah, the bingo's gone. Oh man, I didn't even finish it. I thought I was gonna finish it. Yeah, and I think the other bummer for me too are these chapter packs. They're all paid once you get past, I think it's level 7, I think is the last one. No, level 6. Chapter 6 was the last one that you could use gems on, Everything past that, you have to purchase. But again, you can complete the storyline and everything 100% free to play. You don't have to. There's just a lot of opportunities in this game that you have to spend money if you want to spend the money. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to continue maxing this out. I think office level maxes out at level 80. So I'm just going to continue to work through the different content, the new stuff for Devilbringer, get everybody up where I need them to be, get my cards, all that stuff. Going to do a lot of slot machine. So just having a lot of fun with that. So that's what I had for you. Loving the game, been able to complete it. Like I said, I do have the gameplay for the final battle. If you want to see it, it's going to be attached to the end of this video. Once I stop talking, then you can go ahead and see that. Very curious, what do you think about the game? Are you liking it? I've seen people come and go. I've seen some good feedback on the game. I've also seen some good constructive feedback as well. So I'm excited to see where this game is going to go and how well it does. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. A lot of fun. Hopefully you're having a great time with the game as well. If you haven't picked it up yet, try it and let me know what you think. All right, that's what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, if you want to see more content on this game, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really, truly helps, and I would really appreciate it. All right, everybody, take care and enjoy the final battle in the storyline. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, Cockroach! You and your snake friend have nowhere to run. Time for us to settle this once and for all. No!
For you.
Come on, babe!
Here's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you. Let's light it up. Here's a little something for you.
Come on!
Just try to escape. Here's a little something for you.
Come on, babe!
Here's a little something for you. Let's light it up.
Come on!